I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Greats Sports Card Show Pickups videos. So this is the first card show that I've gotten to go to for full time. I went to this card show a couple months ago. Unfortunately, I showed up right at the end of the card show and really didn't get to put a full day's work in, so to speak, at the show. But this time I went back and I literally spent like 8 hours at this card show. This is a mall card show, so luckily I can bring my wife along and she can go shopping while I do this. But my wife even gets bored after 8 hours. So to start out with, I spent a pretty good amount of money, around $60, but I got 99% vintage only items. And some of these items are, strictly for through the mail autograph requests that I send out for through the mail Thursdays. But some of these also were just some nice vintage cards that I just wanted to add to my collection. And, we're just going to jump right into this. Okay, so for this first stack, this was $15 for the entire stack. And I'm just going to highlight these really quick, the bigger names here. The biggest, a couple that I really liked was I picked up this nice Lou Brock card. It's got, a couple creases through the middle or whatever, but, for only $1, I thought I couldn't pass that up. So I grabbed that for $1. Let's see, these are all TTM stuff. Here's a nice $2 card that I grabbed. It's got a new Hall of Famer Tony Oliva and Brooks Robinson and Ellie Howard, who I think belongs in the Hall of Fame. So, I thought for $2 that was a fair deal. Now, this is probably the most impressive thing that I got at this table, and this was only $1.50, and that is Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks rookie card. And it's got some condition issues. The edges here are pretty messed up, and it's not a pretty card, but it's a Ted Hendricks rookie card, which, as many of you know, the Oakland Raider / Baltimore Colt, the all-time great linebacker, Hall of Famer, Ted Hendricks rookie card for only $1.50. Now, these are a couple other cards that were thrown in, and these are strictly for TTMs. Just a nice 56 Topps Ray Crone and a 68 Gene Alley and a random Ted Battlefield card. Now, these kind of all go together. Again, this table had boxes of cards, and this stack in particular was 25 cards for $10. But again, he cut me a little bit of a break if you do the math here, and he only charged me $15 for all this. So I'm just going to go through these really quick. Some of these are nice for TTMs, and that's why I grabbed them. And also, this fell into the category of that's a nice card, so I'm just going to grab it. And you know how I like my multiplayer cards, so I kind of loaded up on those. But that's a nice Merlin Olsen game card. I thought that was pretty nice. As you can see, a lot of football at this table. Yeah, that might be his rookie card. I could be wrong on that. And that's a Harold Jackson poster. Bob Berry. And again, this was a random autograph that was thrown in there, so I grabbed a Mark Clark autograph card, which I thought, for 50 cents, why not? I think some of these game cards would be really nice once I get them signed. So look for these coming up in the next few months in TTM Thursday videos. So we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so this next stack is a small stack. I did spend a lot of time at this individual's table. However, I just didn't buy a lot because I didn't find anything that I really could use TTM wise, but I did find some collectibles. We'll start with the TTM. I got a nice Don Uhl tall boy, and he's a pretty good signer through the mail, so I thought I'd send it his way. The second thing that I picked up was a 68 batting leaders card. It's got Oliva on there, Danny Cater and Yaz. Thought that was a pretty nice little pickup. I also have the 63 home run leaders with Harmon Killebrew, and again, the price was right. It was only 80 cents. And these I don't have a whole lot of stuff because these are very hard to find in good shape, and these are far from great shape. But these were more kind of like an impulse buy. These are two, one post and one jello, I believe, Whitey Ford, 1962 and 1963 post and jello cards. And again, that was like $2, and that was $1.50. So I thought, you know, for a Hall of Famer, Whitey Ford, why not? And this is what pushed it up to $15. This is a Bob Lanier rookie card. And it's not in the most perfect shape, but, you know, if this was mint, it'd be about a $50, $60 card. You know, this is far from mint, but I found this Bob Lanier in the stack and thought, heck, this is another Hall of Famer rookie card. Why not grab it for this dirt cheap price? So in total, you know, this wasn't a steal by any stretch of the imagination, but for $15, I thought that was fair for this nice stack of vintage cards. Alright, so the big stack I'm about to show you, this one's going to take a little bit more time, is a huge stack of TTM capable cards. And I spent probably 4 hours at this individual's table. In addition to the stack I'm about to show you, everybody knows on my channel how much I like collecting the multiplayer rookie cards from the late 70s, early 80s. And as you can see, he had some albums, and they were only 10 cents a piece. You know, 50 cents for the Ed Romero, Ned Yost one, Kevin Bass. And I said, how about you just sell me the whole sheet? He's like, yeah, I can do that. So I got these for next to nothing. I also got this version as well, with some nice multiplayer rookie cards on there. Again, nothing major on here. I mean, there's minor stars like Tommy Herr, you know, just guys of that ilk. Nothing major here, but some of these guys might sign through the mail. I'm going to definitely do my research on that and see. You know, I can just see there's a couple guys that are deceased. You know, Steve Macko, for example, and Mike Colburn. So obviously I'm not going to be able to add them. But I thought, you know, they're about $1 a sheet, so roughly 10 cents a card. Thought, why not? So if you stick with me, I'll show you the big things that I bought from this. But real fast, I'm going to fly through these and just kind of show you, you know, these nice cards. Now, like I said, 95% of these are for TTMs, but I did throw in a few cards that I'm like, hey, that's a cheap, you know, it's a 25-cent card, why not grab it? And that would fall into this category, this Juan Marichal Tops Traded. I've shown this set a couple times on my channel, but he only wanted $0.25 for it, so I thought, why not? And in that same breath, I bought the Lou Piniella as well. The Piniella I got in my set was kind of messed up, so that might be an upgrade. I also came across this, which was kind of nice for only $1, and that is a 63 Topps Rookie Stars with Ray Culp in the corner and a couple other players. So again, going back to the multi-card autographs, I'm going to definitely send that to Ray Culp and ask him to sign that, and hopefully you'll be seeing it come back here pretty soon. So we'll move on to the next one, and here's another. So like I said, most of these are for TTMs, so I'm just going to shuffle through these really quick and just show them to you. You'll hopefully be seeing these again in the near future, and then we'll show you the big ones that I picked up at this table. So again, nothing super big here. There's Ray Culp to go with the other Ray Culp. But again, I sat there and I pulled my phone out and I went through just to make sure, you know, everybody was a good signer still. You know, sometimes when you're dealing with players of this age, sometimes they have, so sometimes when players have physical limitations, they don't have a chance to sign all the time. But when you write players of this age, sometimes they just physically cannot accommodate your request, which, you know, that's just the circle of life. But as you can see, here's a really nice 72 Topps Rookie Stars, and I've seen other people have this entire sign, you know, signed by all three of these, so that's going to be a good one to get signed. You know, there's Pete McCannon. I just literally did a video on him a couple days ago. I wish I would have sent this to him. And I've gotten Manny Trio in the past as well. Not too sure about the other two guys, though. But like I said, you know, here's actually a Hostess Jim Barr to go with that rookie card to send him. There's the Ray Crone to go with that 56 Ray Crone. And, you know, I was just all over the place, and as you can see, from 50s to 60s with this stack, I just couldn't pass up the deal. So I hopefully will get a lot of these signed in the near future. Now, the final part of this purchase, these are the big ones that I'm, you know, probably most proud of that I picked up, other than the Bob Lanier rookie card, is I picked up an iconic rookie card. And I think eventually this gentleman will get in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why he's not already in the Hall of Fame, but I certainly think he's going to be. And I might actually consider trying to get this autographed here in the near future, so we'll see how that works out. I know he does sign TTM, but I'm going to possibly be at an event soon that this individual is going to be at. And who am I talking about other than Tommy John himself on his 1964 Rookie Stars Indians card, his rookie card. And the seller originally wanted $9 for this. I was able to talk him down to $5, and I'll show you why in a second here, because I kind of bundled a few things. I actually got all of these for 13 bucks. The second thing that I want to show you is this Steve Carlton 71 Topps. This is probably his last card as a Cardinal. I could be wrong on that. But not in the best shape. This is a condition-sensitive set. But I thought a Steve Carlton 71 Topps for only 3 bucks. Why not throw it in the pile? And finally, this was the final item to throw in the pile that I was very happy to get and so happy to add to my collection as a Cardinal fan. What am I talking about other than a 1955 Topps Ken Boyer rookie card? And again, this is like Tommy John. This is one of those guys that's like, why is he not in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. I think he should be. You know, maybe that's because I like the Cardinals and I'm a little slanted, but if you look at his numbers, you know, he was one of the greatest, you know, third basemen for that era. You know, and unfortunately Cooperstown hasn't recognized that yet. But this is a huge card from where I'm from in the St. Louis area. The seller had $9 on it. I was able to talk him down to 13 for all three of these together. So 13 bucks for all three of those, two of those iconic rookie cards of should-be Hall of Famers. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to zoom out so you can see a little bit more of what I got going on here. So this was quite a nice stack. If you're a Cardinals fan, this definitely is a video for you. With the Lou Brock and the Carlton and the Kenny Boyer rookie, but very happy to get this Bob Lanier rookie card. You know, very, very happy to get this huge, huge stack of TTM fuel, so to speak. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thank you for your time and happy collecting. And I have one quick appearance from my kitty cat himself, just chilling out, supervising and directing. Have a good time. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.